Well, some people are gambling.
Lord, I was born a gambling man.
You got no wind to hold, no
No
wind
wind
to
to
throw
throw
them.
them.
Terry, know
It's
when to walk away.
it's been an interesting day in the life.
Need a day.
We had topics here set tonight, but I don't know if it's right for us to even like go on with them without talking about the 30 players or 30 individuals that are now arrested by the FBI in this gambling probe. And Grandpa Jay thinks that it's not gonna get any worse. He feels that it's gonna stay the same, but I feel like this is just the top of the mountain, and when the avalanche starts coming down, everybody starts getting
So
taken out.
the way I think is they're not going to sabotage the season. They're going to, because of the buying power that's involved with the people who are on the inside, who are running the affairs of the NBA, not the people who run this gambling scheme. The $80 billion that have just gone out to TV contracts paid into the NBA, the revenue share last year was over $10 billion. The amount of money involved in the league and things already set up right now, they're not going to sabotage it. They will wait till the off season, and in the off season, because they've already waited 4 years. This investigation has been going on for 4.5 years. So you waited that long. You don't need to rush into anything because now everybody knows, hey, all eyes are on us. So every player knows that now. So if you are kind of involved in this, your butt cheeks are super freaking tight right now because your comrades just got fucking taken in by the FBI, and you're thinking more than twice about whether you should tell that mobster, I'm going to do what you asked me to do, or tell him or her in the nicest way to piss off, which you don't really do tell mobster. But they got some hard decisions to make coming up.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of like the iceberg theory,
Mhm.
where in any situation like this, or any real situation, there's always a lot more detail beneath the surface than what is exposed, and that's where I think this is going to get worse because I think there's probably major players that whose names might not come out.
Mhm.
They might have that buying power within the league
To protect
themselves.
like your top 10.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
But the league, if necessary, will sacrifice
Some pawns.
some pawns to save the queen, or should we say save
The
the king?
Hold on. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back.
Yes.
Again, technical difficulties, but yes, I think it's going to be a interesting next month, and I disagree with you, Jay. If okay, yeah, the TV contracts, all that bullshit is out there, but the FBI doesn't give a shit about TV contract. The FBI doesn't give a shit about any of this. Why would they do it at the beginning of the season? The season just started 4 days ago, so
To send a statement.
right,
It's a
but
hard, strong statement right now.
it is and it isn't. But like, there's still more. Do you not think that these guys are not going to take a plea and not going to be like, oh well, I'm gonna, yeah, why wouldn't I give you out more people? Because that's how this stuff works. Like this is how they try to pin people against to get the bigger fish. Do you think Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier are the guys they want to get? No, they want to get the head of the
That's
honcho.
the
Whoever.
Gambino families. It's not in the NBA. It's the people running the numbers. That's the mafia. You can't get to them because you've been trying for 50 years, and the families have been doing the same business for more than 50 years. What they've done now is they've taken off what to me is the head. Excuse me, not the head, the body. The head is the mafia. The body are the people that can enable them to get away with it. The people that can assure them that if I dump $200,000 on Terry Rozier's under of total points, rebounds, assists tonight, that all of us are getting paid out tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars off this $200,000 bet. Thank you very much, Terry. I don't even know if he gets a cut. We don't even know that he may be in some serious debt. Like, we don't know why these players are doing this. And all these stories are going to start coming out as for why they have made this choice. Because
So that's what I'm saying.
the biggest
the
question
This is only the top.
well, you scratch your head because there's very few NBA players involved in this that didn't get over $100 million in contracts. So what in the fuck do you need more money for other than the fact that you're in way over your head in gambling debt and now you owe it to them?
Right, exactly. It's so easy now to get a hold of it, and that's the thing. It's you have all these apps, you have all these opportunities to go gamble. You have the horse races. You have a lot of different ways you can gamble, and it's not just on an app and not just in a casino. So I don't know what's going to come of this. I was like shocked when I was at work today. I was like, damn, like what in the world is going on right now in the NBA? And this is in my head. I think this is just the top of the mountain, and it's or the bottom of the mountain. It's just going to keep going elevating to the top. So, I mean, we should see what's going on. But Mike, as people are telling the truth here, I think you want to tell some truths and lies.
Yes. So for those that aren't paying as much attention to baseball, I wanted to bring you a little game, 2 truths and a lie. 3 kind of fun, weird facts about the World Series.
2 truths, 1 lie.
2 truths. 2 of them are true. One of them is not a real fact, and you can work together or separately.
I think he said
lies.
I think he said. I think he did say 2 lies and a truth.
I said 2 truths and a lie.
I don't know. We got on tape.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. So it's 2 truths and a lie. So, which of the following is the lie? George Springer's home run in the ALCS to eventually send Toronto to the World Series came on the same date as Joe Carter's walk-off home run to win the World Series for the Blue Jays in 1993. The Mariners won more ALCS games this year than they had in all combined playoff series since 2002. Or, the Dodgers have won back-to-back pennants 6 times, including this year, but have never won back-to-back World Series.
You make me want to say A is a lie, but I'm going to go with B because I just feel like the Dodgers have won back-to-back.
Well, Dodgers is C.
That's what I said. It makes me want to. I would think that I want to go Dodgers, but I'm going to go A on the side. So the lie is the Dodgers. The Dodgers have won back-to-back. I think you're trying to bait us with Springer. I think B is true.
I think it's
I
Springer.
know B is true. But I'm going to go away for Springer. I'm going to say the Dodgers won.
Springer.
So you're saying that the Dodgers, you think the Dodgers have won back-to-back. That is a lie.
Yeah.
You're saying Springer and Carter are on different dates.
And that one makes sense to me because they didn't have all the wild card stuff back then, so it ended earlier.
Well, one of you is right. And it's actually John. They were not on the same date. However, they were only 3 days apart.
Okay.
Springer's came on the 20th. Carter's walk-off home run came on the 27th.
Because it was a Game 7.
Because Game 6. It was Game 6. But yeah, the Dodgers have won 6 back-to-back pennants 6 times, have never won both World Series. And the Mariners won 3 games in the ALCS. They've only won 2 playoff games in total before now since 2002 because since 2002 they've only been to the playoffs twice.
Well, as we talk about the World Series, fuck the Dodgers, fuck the Blue Jays, go Yankees,
Go Yankees,
and yeah.
Okay,
that's about it.
That's about it. No.
All right, now we move on to hockey. So that's good. No, I mean we got a great matchup. I didn't know the first game was in Toronto. I thought it was in LA on Tuesday. So apparently it is in Toronto. Found that out today. And I don't know. That changes everything. So they have to take at least one of the games. I think they have to take both games in Toronto.
Who's they?
Toronto. The first 2 games are in Toronto, not in LA.
Toronto are road warriors. They've won more road games than home games.
Right, but I think if you go home to the Dodgers, it's going to be different than any other road game that they played this year.
Somewhat. I feel like they just have that chip on their shoulder.
So you think they can lose 2 and go to the Dodgers and win?
No, I definitely don't think you can go down 0-2 against the Dodgers because they swept everybody that went down 0-2. I feel like you can split and not worry about getting swept in LA. So it's coming back to Toronto no matter what.
Yeah, like the caption says, 6 and 7.
The 6 and 7. I've been on record a few times now. I'm sticking to it. I think the Dodgers are winning in at most 5. But yeah, I agree. If you're Toronto, you have to win it at least 1 in Toronto.
Win game 1 and then send it.
Better yet, win 2. Better yet, win both of them so you can at least go to LA with momentum, with a comfort level, especially being that they have been road warriors with, all right, we took both of them at home. We only need to take 2 of the 3 that are here. Because it's going to be difficult. I can't possibly imagine they're winning game 3. World
It
Series
depends.
game this
If
year.
they're
in
down
LA.
0-2, maybe. It all depends on the scenario, right?
I don't think they're winning Game 3 no matter what, just because it's the first World Series game in LA
Yeah,
this year.
who are they throwing at home? Yamamoto? Are they saving him for the home game? The Dodgers?
Snell, they haven't announced the starters yet.
Snell's game 1.
Snell and Savage. They've only done Game 1. It's Snell and Savage. I got to imagine Yamamoto's Game 2, so probably Ohtani gets the first game in LA.
Or Glasnow.
Or Glasnow.
No, it's definitely Glasnow.
Glasnow's on more.
Glasnow-
right? I thought Yamamoto pitched 3.
Well,
Snell 2 and
Glasnow and Snell are the best two pitchers right there.
Right. So to me, that's your 1-2 on the road to try and steal both of them.
Right.
Because you're going to win with Yamamoto.
Yeah, you go home to Yamamoto where he's young. He's in this new environment. You don't want him getting shelled at
His
home
last game in
unaware.
LA was a gem.
So you want to start him and Ohtani in Game 3 and 4. So why wouldn't you? I think it's going to go Glasnow and Snell. Why wouldn't you go with your two guys who are doing what you wanted them to do when you brought them over from Tampa? Is be aces, and they're both being aces in the playoffs. Where it counts.
Be fair, all 4 of them
Aces
would be
places.
Right, but Glasnow and Snell had the better starts out of it too. Yamamoto at least gave up some runs, so did Ohtani. So it's like you look at both. If you look at all 4 starters, it's Snell. It's very close. Don't get me wrong, but it's Snell, Glasnow, Yamamoto, Ohtani.
But now let me play devil's advocate. Both teams, their bats are on fire right now. Does the pitching finally neutralize how hot both these teams are at the plate?
I don't know because they're seeing the ball. I mean, you got guys in the
ball
Dodgers
right
that are pretty much all hitting 300.
I mean, it's
Your 4th best player is hitting 350. So it's like, how do you pitch to these guys?
And that's I think that's Toronto's idea is that Savage has been their best pitcher this playoffs, and that's why you throw him Game 1 if you're Toronto, simply because you want to take Game 1.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
send a message.
Send a message and steal any momentum that LA might try to get to start the series, because if you know anything about this Dodgers team, it's when they get momentum, it's really hard to stop.
Well, yeah, 6 straight. What they won though?
They've won 6 straight, I think. 6 or 7 straight, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Like I said, I think it's Dodgers in 5 because I just think the reason it's in Toronto is because Toronto has the better record in the regular season, but this Dodgers team was built to do what they're doing in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a tough uphill battle for Toronto, as good as they've been.
I mean, the momentum is all in Toronto's favor right now, though.
Is it?
How do you not? You win a big Game 7 on the road,
because the Dodgers have been
at home.
unstoppable.
Right, but I would imagine that you have more of a fight in your chest, that you're like, oh wow, this team's momentum, the bats are going, the pitching's going, the bullpen's going. It's like, okay, yeah, but like the Dodgers had to sit for a few days, so I always say that like Dodgers have the team that has to sit the longest always is in jeopardy of losing Game 1 or 2.
I mean, it's possible. I think the Dodgers are just too deep for
well, then go be a fan of the Dodgers, bro. Like, damn, fuck, bro. Like,
who you got, Bubba? You got the Birds, or you got the Dodger bats?
Go
Who you
Birds.
got?
Go Birds.
Of course, we gave him an in on that one.
Yeah, so, all right. So, World Series has been playing for 1,055 years. So, what's your favorite World Series? I know you were at the first one.
Mine is because I just got goosebumps seeing it happen. It was such a good series. It was the Cubs Indian series. It was awesome. Like everything about that was you know you're gonna feel bad for one team, and instantly you know you're about to feel bad for Cleveland because you kind of sense that the Cubs were kind of showing that they're gonna win the World Series, even though that was such a close deciding game. But I've never had goosebumps for a team that's not my team, just for that. Thank God they got the monkey off their back kind of feeling. So watching them win that World Series was the one that gave me the most chills and the most like feel goods out of any World Series that I've watched.
Yeah, for non-Yankee World Series, I always say 2016 one, the Cubs and Indians is the best one I've ever seen. So that would be my pick, non-Yankees. Yankees-wise, as a fan, it was 2009. I mean, between the loss in 01, the loss in 03, then losing the ALCS in 04, it had been a while since I really had full confidence that they were going to win, and that season was just special from the beginning of the offseason when they actually went out,
They got the 2 best pitchers on the market. They got the best position player on the market. They really invested in the team. And it was like it ended up being a last hurrah for the core four as far as winning a title. So that one, it will always kind of hold a special place.
The core four being
Jeter, Pettit, Posada, and Rivera.
Didn't even remember it.
I just said all 4 of them.
Posada.
All 4 of which should be Hall of Famers.
But only 2 it looks like are actually going to be.
But like, isn't it circumcised that if Rivera had played for a different team, he wouldn't have been a Hall of Famer? Like, he had to be a Yankee to be a Hall of Famer because he had that many opportunities to play in that many big games?
No, I mean, he was the all-time save leader.
Because he played on a great team.
Not necessarily. I
And
mean,
they gave him the lead more than any other team would have with that lineup, no?
I mean, there were other teams during that stretch. And they didn't win World. They didn't win
but
World
not
Series
consistently
for
in
9
a
years.
10-year span.
They didn't win World Series for 9 years. There were other teams he could have been on.
He had a shot in 6 of those 10 years.
I know, but okay. So to that point, before that, the saves leader was Trevor Hoffman, who pitched for the Marlins and the Padres, and then the Brewers. He played in one World. No, I don't think he played in any
He's
World
played
Series.
a long fucking time, though, didn't he?
Yeah, well, so did Mariano. Mariano came up in
For one
'96.
piece, winning team.
Okay, well, I don't know. What's your World Series?
I don't know.
You don't have it?
1964.
Bro, you don't have one. Get out of here.
No, it was the 2000 World Series because I was like a big hater on the Mets, and I still am. So, fuck you, Mets. But yeah, it was 2000. That was pretty because you just got this arrogance from the Mets fans, and like Clemens had that asshole mentality, which he still does. I still love Roger Clemens, but he just had it was just all these asshole Mets fans that thought they were just going to sweep the Yankees, and they ended up losing in 4 or 5.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
And it was just so fun to watch them just crumble. They win one game in New York, and they're just like,
That's it.
oh, obviously both games were in New York. So, so
Oh, New
The
York,
real
so
New York. The
Take the
real
subway
New
to
York
the other
State.
team station.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think that World Series is probably my favorite. The Cubs Indians one. I mean, there's a reason why I bought the hat. I mean, the hat looks sweet. Number one. Number two, it was just a iconic.
Imagine.
Unfortunately, Trey had to endure that pain, and in the Indians, who deserved to win that World Series as much as anybody. Another one was probably the Royals winning it. That was pretty shocking, just seeing that team come together like they did. So,
Yeah, like a million
but my favorite of all
dollars.
time is probably the 2000. Watching the 3P happen and watching them just destroy the Mets in the World Series was fun.
Well, you know how you can tell that there's definite hate for the Mets here. Two of the three that you picked involved the Mets losing.
In 1986.
They won.
Oh yeah, that was
That was the Bill Buckner thing.
Yeah.
They beat. But to be fair, they beat the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So
fuck the Mets.
the lesser of two evils in 1986.
No, I mean the thing with baseball right now, and I think they finally got the timing issue figured out because they only got one team to play, but they're still screwing over the West Coast, having a game at 8:00. Put the game at. Yo, I'm telling you, if it was a West Coast, they should just fuck everybody and just make it
4 o'clock.
noon or no midnight game.
Midnight game.
We'll watch
1
Universe.
PM, 1 p.m. on the West Coast is like, screw you guys. You're going to miss the entire freaking first
1
5
p.m. on
minutes
the
of stuck in
East.
traffic.
What 11
Everybody's
a.m.
in traffic driving at 6 miles per hour because YouTube's
Yeah.
It's buffering. It's buffering.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I think the moral of the story is fuck the Mets. Is that what
And the Cubs, maybe consistently, is one of the more iconic World Series of all time. Cubs winning.
Well, yeah, because the fun part about that one was that there was a major drought being
108
broken.
years.
It was literally it was 108 years for the Cubs, and then at the time I think it was 67
for Cleveland.
for
yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
So it was like that was super special,
Yeah.
I think. And I don't know, John, do you remember where we were for that World Series? That the side like Game 7?
Which one?
Oh, the Cubs Indians one. It was a Wednesday, so we were at the BV, and we would when we were putting together the paper that night, we would do an article, run over to the laptop, watch some of the game, go back, do an article, and
You know where I was? I was at Mother's.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was
I love
watching
that.
at
I love
Mother's.
that place.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Yep.
That's a great
I
place.
used to live right next to Mother's.
I'm just
Winner always chase.
I'm just wondering why the Chargers went away from these fucking unis.
These are my favorite Chargers here.
The
I love the Superchargers.
San Diego.
San Diego. Superchargers. San Diego.
Superchargers.
Charge.
Go.
All right, and on that note,
that was their theme song.
on that note, let's take it to college football ranks. Otto, the Syracuse Orange, is now the first ever mascot, the only mascot in college sports to have an NIL deal.
Wow.
Oh, good
How
for
about them
Otto.
Orange?
How
How
about
about
that?
them Orange?
Jamie, just want to segue to a little bit of college sports. We have college hoops coming up in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What's your it's like weird. As I got older and as all this NIL shit and transfer shit, it's changed. It's changed my not love for college basketball, but it's changed like how because every team is
change your love for it. You don't have the passion and desire.
because you can't get behind anybody because everybody leaves after 1 year. So, what is your kind of like mindset going into a year, especially with like Kentucky, who recruits very well? But it's how do you, for fans that are not used to teams turning over as much, how do you get used to that? Because your team is the
last year we were washed, clean, one player return.
Right, but you guys started all this.
Yeah.
Back when Calipari.
We didn't start this. We started Cal started in Memphis, right? We didn't start. He started in Memphis with the one and done.
Right.
He brought the mentality to Kentucky, but the one and done situation was different. The one and done was more like, I'll show you why 18 and 19-year-olds are the players to win with. Krzyzewski held off for long enough until he's like, I can't win without them either, and then he does, copies the blueprint. Cal didn't win that much with it. Like, he went to a lot of Final Fours, and they lost 3 Final Fours. So I think that didn't start the landscape for that. Every school at the time was paying people under the table. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Every school was involved in that way. Someone just finally said, let's stop the bullshit, and let's just allow this to be a legality where the players themselves can seek. And to me, it's more like they get to seek it as a junior in high school, which is nuts. But I feel college basketball has lost its magic because the Duke-UNC rivalry isn't the same. Because you don't have the same guys going at it for 3 years, right? Your Kentucky-Louisville or even your Kentucky-Florida rivalry right now, not the same. Because there's 4 transfers coming in the year after they're going to change the whole rivalry. It's not these guys want to go back and get revenge on those guys that beat them on the
And
court.
shit, some of them could have went from Kentucky to Florida, and Florida to Kentucky.
They have a lot of hopping around the SEC, probably more than ever right now.
Syracuse, Georgia. I mean, it's the Big East. Losing the Big East kind of like ultimately destroyed the Syracuse Georgetown rivalry than what it was. I just see like college landscape. I watch every single game of Syracuse. I watch every game I can on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Big Tuesday. But I just don't feel the hype as I used to because of exactly what you said. Like, you used to watch guys with college, and everyone's probably sitting there thinking like, well, it happens in college football. Not as often as you think. When the guys are there and they're doing well, they're staying. They're not gonna, and they have to stay 3 years.
Right.
So I think they should just eliminate the one and done rule and just give guys like a chance. If you think you're good enough, go. But
thank goodness Trey isn't on the show tonight because you know what he thinks about that.
Just go right to the NBA.
Huh?
I said just go right to the NBA if you feel
so
like.
you say.
But here is my thing, and I agree with Coach Izzo because what's happening is the kids from the G League are able to come back to college, which I think is absolutely bullshit.
Yeah, that's
you made a choice. You said, I'm going to go play professional basketball. Whether you got paid or not, you decided you were going to go do this. You cannot come back and play in college games.
So how about
that
this
is
one,
ridiculous because you're playing against another professional athlete.
Yeah, but how about this one? What about that freak 13-year-old kid that's already playing for like Barcelona's 18U team?
He wouldn't play college though. He would go play.
I get that, but what if somewhere along the development track they're like, hey kid, you need some eyes on you in college basketball. Let's go dominate competition that seems to be a lot more competitive than this EuroLeague stuff going on over here. So then you could really get your draft stock up. Right now you're sitting like 14 or 15. You got a top 3 pick if you go. You think that if it's an 18U league, they should still hold it against them because it's the same. It's not high school players, right? You probably have more. I would say you have more competition, but you have more skilled players in that 18U bracket. But if it's 18U, you still think it applies?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's 18 and under, it's just like me playing juniors. And or playing travel hockey league that's 18 under, I'm still playing against guys that are younger than the age limit. And even though it's kind of professional, it's the best of the best. That's what you play, right? You play AAU basketball all the time. That's the best of the best. And quite frankly, if you're the stud in Europe, there is no reason for you to go to college basketball or go to college basketball. Come over here unless you truly want to play for Duke or Kentucky or Syracuse, Memphis, whoever, right? Unless you really want to play for that team. What?
No.
What?
Said UNC.
No, he said UNC.
I don't know. That's cool. Sorry.
Yeah,
But it's not fair that these kids, because G League is you're playing against professional guys who go up to the NBA and come back down. If at any point can these G League kids go up to the NBA, or no, they have to stay in the G League.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't know that G League rule was passed.
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
Well, now they can. The kid from the G League is going down to Louisville. I forget his name, but he's going to Louisville now, and I agree with Coach Izzo. Like, he's like, oh, I'm just going to go get Magic Johnson and what's his name? Something I forget his name. Oh man, he played for Michigan State. Tall guy, 6'8" forward. What's his name?
Draymond Green.
No. What's his name?
Steve Smith.
We've now
Steve Smith.
No.
We've now exhausted the two Michigan State players. That
Bro, come on.
What's his name? He played for Memphis for a long time.
the Grizzlies.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
Zach Randolph.
Zach Randolph.
No, he played for Michigan State.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Zach Randolph?
Yeah,
Played for Michigan.
he played for Michigan State.
Are you sure? Because I don't.
1,000%.
All right.
No, but it's not him.
Okay.
I know,
He
but
played for Memphis though.
He played for Memphis.
Tall, 6'8" forward. What's his name?
Anyways.
Is he currently playing, or is he
I don't know. I don't remember his name. Fuck me. All right, but anyways, like, I just think it's ridiculous that they're allowing these kids to come back because you make a choice. At the end of the day, we're just coddling these kids into the NBA and into the NFL and saying, oh, you could get away with anything. And then when they get there, they're still not mature enough. And I get it. I mean, if Trey was here, me and him be going at it right now because I know he's all about pro player. But at the end of the day, it's got to be fair for the league, and the league is suffering because of it, in my opinion. The way I look at it, everything is suffering when college basketball and college football. Now, I know no one cares about that because it's all about the kids and all about their money, making their money. But when you make a choice at 18 to go in there, you're a grown-ass man. You can go serve this country. You can go do whatever you want at 18. You can leave your parents' house. You can go get a job. You can buy a house. You can do whatever you want at 18. So I'm tired of this bullshit where we're like, oh, well, they were 18. They made a mistake. That is life.
Yeah.
You make mistakes, and you have to own up to that. If the G League wasn't for you, too bad. Then go back to Louisville and get your degree if you really wanted to. I just don't like this whole like, oh, well, I played 2 years. I didn't like it. I'm going to go back. Now he has a leg up on everybody in college basketball because he played against professional guys. He was treated as a professional player. So I'm just not for it. I know it sounds like I'm being this like, oh, he doesn't want the change. I love the change. I think these players deserve to get paid. But there has to be consequences. There's no consequences to any of their actions. It's just like bouncing around. And I get coaches get to do it, but coaches also get to get fired pretty easy. Can you get fired if your performance is not there? No.
You get benched and then
you get benched, but you're still
or something, right?
Right, exactly. Or
have some, but as a player, you'll always have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
That will
Somebody
also
will pay
pay
you.
you. And the bottom line is this: in every other college sport,
Yeah.
NIL or not, once you are paid as a professional athlete in that sport, you cannot go back and be a collegiate athlete.
No.
So,
but I don't know if they're getting paid in the G League. That's what I don't know. I don't think they are. I think they're getting like I don't think they are. I think they're getting like a stipend ultimately like you would if you go to college, like when you got a scholarship, how you got a stipend every month. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how it was.
Yeah, but still, you're a professional.
No, the base salary for a standard G League player is approximately 45 Gs.
But
when you collected bargaining agreements, increase into this amount. Where in contrast, players on 2-way contracts earn significantly more at a minimum of $500.
But they're not signing contracts, Jamie. I'm talking about the guys that are playing for the Ignite, not the G League.
Okay.
The G League and the
Yeah,
Ignite are completely. I mean, they're the same league, but they're different completely. Like, there's some professional players on there, but there's also some guys that are.
So players on a G League roster for the full season who don't receive any compensation from an NBA team can receive an enhanced minimum salary of $5K. So it seems like that's
which is more of a stipend.
Yeah, it's a stipend.
So, I mean, all right, but the biggest battle is in college sports is if a college football mascot fought, which one would be the last one standing? If all of them did.
If all of them, yeah. So if all of them fought, what would be the last one standing?
It's obvious. It's Osceola and Renegade. The freaking guy has a massive horse and a spear the size of the freaking stadium, and he's coming in there like a damn warrior, ready to scare people down.
You know what Otto's gonna do? He's gonna squirt juice into his eye and go ah! And
What
then
about the horse?
And then Osceola's gonna go running out of the stadium.
No,
How is it even fair? He's the only mascot with a weapon. Like, to me, we have to say, okay, let's remove these guys. Oh, who has the sword?
Well, so the Spartan for USC has a sword.
Yeah.
But he doesn't carry it all the time.
But he can have it.
He stabs it into the ground. And he also stabs the spear into the ground, so I don't really consider
You
that.
pull it out of the ground. I don't think you can stab it in
The
the ground.
point is, he has a spear.
But but like, I think you can win that because like
Who?
Who's gonna catch the horse?
Well, you better not get on somebody's
you know what?
backside tonight. You better agree with us and just move on with this.
the BYU Tiger will he'll do his dance choreography and kill it. The horse will be like, yeah, and then kick him in the throat, knock the horse out.
There's only one mascot that would have a chance.
I mean, does LSU have an actual Bengal tiger?
Yes,
Right?
Oh,
they do.
Actually, no,
shit.
you're right. They do.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm taking Uga.
You're taking over
He probably
You're
falls
taking
asleep.
the
He
bulldog.
probably no. Actually, no. I'm taking what's his name? Lenny, the Longhorn.
Oh,
okay,
Bevo.
Yeah, the bull.
Bevo.
Bevo.
Yeah.
Bevo.
Actually, yeah, it's probably either the Longhorn. It's either the
Uga.
Longhorn or the other.
Uga would just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Fuck that. I'm taking Kirk Herbstreit, Pete.
Ah.
Let's go, Pete.
You know what? Yes.
No, I think if we had to put all of them, if they're real mascots,
Like in a Royal Rumble situation.
No, it's just one field.
Yeah.
We'll put since it's the biggest stadium, we'll put them at the big house.
Okay.
They're just all on the field.
Wow.
Just a
Just
brawl.
everything goes.
Yeah.
You're
everything
sick.
goes
You're a
brawl.
sick fuck. These happy mascots, and you just want them all to fight.
Get him attacked by a tiger and a guy with a spear and a horse.
Yep.
See, but it would be Uga, honestly, because everybody would see Uga asleep and they would just leave him alone.
Yeah. And then
If
he
there's
wakes
is
up
there a
to
bird
pictures.
mascot?
What?
Is there a bird?
Yeah, somebody has a hawk.
Does Virginia Tech have a hawk?
I think so.
Virginia Tech.
I think
might
that
have
would
one.
win. It would just fly.
It would just.
Unless,
I feel like the
all of a sudden you
tiger
see
would-
Osceola just.
Yeah, right. Yeah, spear that in the air. Or the Bengal tiger wait for the right time. And
See, no, that's the combo.
Yeah.
Speared in
Have you ever
midair,
seen
and
a
as it
hawk
falls, the
stop?
tiger eats it.
A hawk is
Wow.
scary stopping. I was walking the dogs this morning.
Doesn't Auburn have the eagle? Did they have a warrior? Like,
They
is there warrior?
might have
They
a
have
warrior.
an
They
eagle.
might. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Those
good.
are some big birds.
Yeah.
Those are some terrifyingly big birds. Oh, guys, we're talking about basketball, right?
No.
The NBA's back.
Mhm.
So I was curious to see, name me one guy. And you can either, if you have a particular team you think he's going to go to,
Mhm.
you can say that, or just someone that you think's going to get traded this year in the NBA. Yeah.
CJ McCollum.
Okay.
Like, there's no the Wizards are starting brand new. They're gonna move him and Chris Middleton. Don't make any sense on that team. And there's one team in desperate need of a guard because they're pretty much like forward you right now, and that's the Dallas Mavericks. Because you're not too sure if Kyrie's coming back in January, and if that prolongs till the All-Star break, and Dallas goes another month and a half without him, their playoff hopes, because they'll probably be on the low end of the 5 through 8, are in jeopardy at that point of advancing past the first round, and they have way too much talent to be knocked out in the first round. So I think they're going to make a move for CJ McCollum. They got their number one. They can give up draft picks over the next 2 years to the Wizards if that's what they want. Preferably a second round and a first round if they want it. And it's the right move for them because they have someone who can bring the ball up and they can replace Kyrie's three-point shooting. Not as good, but he can shoot the rock.
Giannis will be a Nick.
By like mid-season? Damn.
Giannis is going
I
to
don't
be
think they move that contract in the season. Though. It's so hard.
they'll make it work. They'll make it work. I think Giannis is going to be a Nick by the middle of the season because we'll see the Knicks start to push themselves forward. And now, what was it?
Where they dumping?
The
Stop
Knicks.
it.
Zesty
Stop
cat.
it. Don't say I'm getting traded to the Bucks. Stop it.
Zesty cat.
No, it was so funny. They keep shitting on the Jets and like the Knicks have more wins this month than the Jets.
Yes.
And they haven't played their first game yet. they won their first game.
They
Yeah,
won
they
their
won their
first
first game at home. Yeah, in New York, they were saying.
Yeah.
They have more wins in New York than the Jets will
The
in
Jets,
October.
well, yeah, which is insane.
Wow.
So yeah, Giannis will be a Nick to help them get over the
Before
hump
the All-Star break.
before the All-Star break, right?
So apparently, John and I are just gonna beef up the Knicks because if both of these happen, it's over. I was thinking Devin Booker is gonna be a Knick by Christmas.
Wow. I know they wanted to make that move about 3 years ago. That would be interesting.
I think the Suns are immediately. I think they're gonna plummet. Booker's gonna want out, and
What are you sending? Are you the Hart? Who's in that deal?
I almost feel like with the Suns, it would have to involve Hart. There's
Yeah.
probably, obviously, first-round picks involved, which makes it, I would think, almost impossible that a Giannis trade and a Booker trade would happen.
It's not 2 All-Stars
No,
in the same
it's-
season. Yeah.
I don't think they have they're going to have the assets.
But Giannis,
Unless
I
they
think,
tra-
is a free agent next year anyway. So like
Yeah,
after
so the
this
Bucks
season,
Yeah, so if it doesn't happen, what if Booker gets traded by Christmas to the Knicks this year? Win or not, Giannis signs with the Knicks in the offseason.
we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I
the
don't know.
East is theirs to win.
I think so at that point.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of great football on this weekend. Again, college football. We got one more week until the college football rankings. Next Tuesday will be coming out, which are the real rankings at the end of the day. So make sure you guys are tuning in to the socials. Appreciate everybody tuning in as always. Any last thoughts?
I'm excited.
It doesn't matter what
I've been rocked.
Way to win a game, Liverpool. Thank you for getting off the schneid. It's nice to see a W next to your name when there was 4 L's in a row. So thank you very much for getting your shit back together this week.
Oh, and you're going fucking down this weekend, bitch.
I don't doubt it.
Go fucking birds. We'll see you guys here next week. See ya.